The world you live in is not what it seems. From the moment you are born, an invisible web of control begins shaping your thoughts, beliefs, and decisions. This web, known as the matrix, is not a physical prison with walls and guards. It is a mental and societal construct designed to keep you obedient, distracted, and dependent. You are led to believe that the life you are living is one of free will. But in reality, every major decision you make is influenced by a system that does not have your best interest at heart. Most people spend their entire lives following a predetermined path without ever questioning who designed it or why. They exist in a loop, waking up every day to repeat the same routine, believing this is just the way life is supposed to be. But what if it isn't? What if everything you were taught about success, happiness, and purpose was a carefully crafted illusion meant to keep you controlled? The Matrix is powered by deception. It convinces people that they are making independent choices while subtly guiding them down a path that benefits those in control. Society encourages conformity and punishes those who dare to think differently. From childhood, you are placed into an education system that does not teach you how to think, but what to think. You are taught that success is defined by grades, credentials, and job titles, rather than by your ability to create, innovate, and challenge the status quo. You are conditioned to believe that financial stability comes from earning a paycheck rather than creating wealth. You are led to accept that happiness comes from external validation, possessions, and social status rather than from inner fulfillment. Every aspect of your reality is designed to keep you in a cycle of consumption, obedience, and dependence. Before we move on, if you like these videos and find them helpful, can you do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel? This small action helps me a lot, but most importantly helps other people improve their lives. I am truly grateful to every single one of you. Thank you. Let's move on. One of the greatest illusions of the Matrix is the belief that hard work alone leads to success. You are told that if you just work harder, you will eventually achieve financial freedom and happiness. But the truth is, the system is designed to keep you working indefinitely without ever reaching true independence. The wealthy do not work harder than the average person. They simply understand the rules of the game. They know that true success comes from leverage, ownership, and strategic thinking, not from selling your time for money. The average person, on the other hand, is taught to trade hours for dollars, to rely on one source of income, and to accept debt as a normal part of life. This is not by accident. It is by design. If the masses understood how to create financial independence, the system would collapse. Another powerful weapon of the Matrix is distraction. The modern world is overflowing with entertainment, social media, and trivial concerns that keep people too busy to notice they are being controlled. The average person spends hours every day consuming content that adds no real value to their life. They follow the lives of celebrities, argue about politics, and indulge in short-term pleasures while their own dreams, goals, and potential fade into the background. The system ensures that people are so entertained that they never stop to ask the important questions. Why am I here? What do I truly want? Who benefits from my time and energy? Those who remain distracted remain trapped. Fear is another critical mechanism of control. The Matrix conditions people to be afraid of failure, afraid of judgment, and afraid of stepping outside the norm. It tells you that taking risks is dangerous, that leaving your job is irresponsible, that pursuing your passions is unrealistic. These fears are deeply ingrained from an early age, shaping your decisions in ways you may not even recognize. You are afraid to disappoint your parents, afraid to be different from your friends, afraid of what others will say if you choose a path that is unconventional. But what most people do not realize is that the true risk is not in stepping outside the system. It is in staying within it. The real danger is spending your entire life following rules that were never meant to serve you, only to wake up one day and realize you never truly lived. Breaking free from the Matrix requires a complete shift in consciousness. It is not just about questioning society. It is about questioning yourself. It is about undoing years of conditioning, letting go of limiting beliefs, and redefining your own standards for success and happiness. The first step to escaping is becoming aware that you are inside a system that was designed to keep you small. Awareness alone is a powerful weapon because once you see the system for what it is, it loses its power over you. When you begin to question why you believe what you believe, why you do what you do, and why you accept the limitations placed upon you, you start to reclaim control over your own mind. The next stage of escape is self-education. The information you need to break free is not taught in schools or handed to you by the system. It must be sought out. You must educate yourself on topics that the Matrix deliberately hides from you: financial independence, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, self-mastery, and the psychology of influence. The people who break free from the system are those who take control of their own learning. They do not rely on institutions to teach them how to succeed. They seek knowledge from books, mentors, and real-world experiences. They understand that the Matrix thrives on ignorance, and that knowledge is the key to liberation. Financial independence is one of the greatest tools for escaping the Matrix. As long as you rely on a single paycheck to survive, you are under the control of those who pay you. The system ensures that most people remain in a constant state of financial insecurity, living paycheck to paycheck, always one emergency away from disaster. This keeps them too busy worrying about survival to ever focus on higher goals. The solution is to break free from financial dependency by creating multiple streams of income, investing in assets, and developing skills that allow you to generate wealth on your own terms. When you control your own finances, you control your own time. And when you control your own time, you control your own life. The Matrix also thrives on emotional manipulation. It teaches people to seek approval from society, to fear rejection, and to conform to social norms, even when they contradict personal desires. The escape from this form of control requires a deep level of self-awareness and emotional resilience. You must learn to detach from external validation and build an internal foundation of confidence and self-worth. You must redefine success on your own terms rather than by the standards imposed by society. The most powerful individuals in history were not those who sought approval. They were those who defied convention, stood firm in their beliefs, and created their own reality. Escaping the Matrix does not mean rejecting all aspects of modern life. It means learning how to navigate the system without being controlled by it. It means understanding the game that is being played and choosing to play it on your own terms. The people who are truly free are not the ones who live off the grid or reject all technology. They are the ones who understand how the world works and use that knowledge to their advantage. They master their mindset, their finances, and their time. They do not let society dictate their choices. They take full ownership of their destiny. The moment you realize that you are the architect of your own life, everything changes. You no longer wait for permission, you no longer seek validation, and you no longer allow fear to dictate your actions. You understand that the only limitations that exist are the ones you accept. The Matrix wants you to believe that you are powerless, but the truth is, you have always had the power to break free. The question is, will you use it? Or will you continue to live a life that was designed for you rather than one you designed for yourself? The choice is yours. But once you see the truth, you can never unsee it. The only question left is, what will you do with your newfound awareness? If you made it until here, leave a mind emoji in the comments. I want to see how many of you reach the end and finish what they start. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and keep improving day by day. Together we are unstoppable.